Hi boys and girls, today we are going to do a little bit exploring on how to make our drawings go from flat to three-dimensional. We are going to be exploring the element of art of form today. You're going to need a piece of paper and something to draw with, probably just a pencil. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to practice this shape called an ellipse. It's a large, wide oval shape. Kind of looks like a football, even more spread out. This is the top of a cylinder. So if you're looking at a cup and you look at the top of your cup, that shape you see at the top is an ellipse. This ellipse shape is going to be the beginning of several of the shapes we're going to practice today. So I want you to first start with an ellipse, then we're going to draw two vertical lines going down, and this is the important thing. We need to curve the bottom to match the same angle as the top, and this is a cylinder. Now we're going to do an ellipse, and if we bring the lines in just a bit, now it looks a little bit more like a cupcake bottom, still a cylinder. Let's make another ellipse. Now we're going to make the 3D shape of a cone by bringing our diagonal lines all the way in to a point. The next shape we're going to practice is going to be a prism shape. First start with a nice wide triangle, and then on the corners you're going to draw two vertical lines down and then draw a straight line that is parallel with the bottom of the triangle on top. This is going to make the look of a cake slice. Now let's practice drawing a sphere. A sphere is a three-dimensional circle, and really there's no way to make a sphere look 3D other than the way that you shade it. And we're going to practice more shading later, but just by adding a little shadow on one side as well as a cast shadow, that's going to make it look like it's three-dimensional. We could also create this dome shape with a curved line at the bottom that's actually an ellipse, and then by drawing a nice big arch on top, it's going to give the illusion that it is also 3D. Cast shadows are huge for this project to make things look more realistic and three-dimensional. We're going to erase the top of the ellipse, and now it looks like we cannot see through that anymore. You could practice drawing another cake slice or a different angle. We're going to make a nice wide V and a slight curve on top. Almost looks like a baseball outfield. Draw a vertical line down, and then you're going to want to again have parallel lines. I'm using my pencil to line up my angles, and I'm just lining it up and sliding it down, and that's where my lines are going to go. Almost looks like a slice of cheese also. So we could practice all different angles of these slices. But friends, I want you to enjoy this process. Keep your lines super, super light. Really, I call them feather lines. You want your lines to be nice and sketchy. And if you feel like you want to shade a little bit, you can. But we're going to move into value next.